Hi, it's Rachel with Cedar Doodles, and welcome back to our channel. This week with our TeddyBear puppies has been such a special one as they continue to grow, develop, and really start showing us who they're becoming. We're going to walk you through everything we've been working on this week, from grooming foundations to early potty training and personality development. Since you've got to meet them, there's Lottie, Rosie, Teddy, Archie, Bennett, and Ollie, and this is one of our first introductions into grooming. Grooming is truly foundational to what we do here. At this stage, we're doing what they call a sanitary trim. This includes trimming around their private areas, around the bum, and also their paw pads. The purpose of this isn't just about cleanliness, although that's a big part of it. It's really about setting them up for a lifetime of comfort with grooming. We want these teddy bear puppies to feel safe, being handled in sensitive areas. We want them to be used to the sound of clippers, the feeling of being held, and the process itself. By introducing this early, we're preventing fear later. We're building trust. We keep everything very calm, very intentional, and very gentle. Each puppy is supported, never rushed, and always guided through the process. This is part of raising a puppy that doesn't just tolerate grooming, but one that feels relaxed and confident through it. Developmentally, this is such an important week for them. Their awareness is increasing, their senses are sharper, and they're starting to process new experiences more deeply. So what we introduce now sticks. And that's why we're so intentional with every touch, every sound, every experience. Each of these puppies has done so beautifully with grooming. You can see their tolerance growing, their bodies relaxing, and their trust building. Some are naturally more confident. Some take a moment to settle in, but every single one of them is learning, and that's what matters most. So what you're seeing this week is a really important developmental shift in these puppies. They are moving out of that early newborn stage and into a phase where their awareness of their world is expanding quickly. Their eyes are open, their hearing is developing, and they're starting to process sensation in a much more intentional way. And because of that, everything we introduce right now begins to shape how they respond to life long term. At this stage, puppies are especially sensitive to touch. So when we're grooming, what we're doing is we're handling their paws, their face, their belly, and even those sensitive areas. It's not that we're just going through the motion, we're teaching their nervous system that this is safe, that being handled is normal, that being guided is okay, that new sensations don't mean stress. You'll notice that some of them settle right in, while others just take a second to process, and that is completely normal. Each puppy has their own threshold, their own pace, and part of what we're doing is meeting them exactly where they are. We're not forcing anything, we're introducing, allowing, and supporting. That's where early trust begins. This is also the stage where tactile stimulation plays a huge role in development. Their brain is wiring connections based on what they feel and experience. So when we gently hold them, when we guide them through grooming, when we expose them to different textures and positions, we're actually helping build resilience. We're helping them to learn how to regulate, and you'll start to see the little moments of this independence this week. They're not as dependent on mom every second. They're starting to explore, to move with a little more intention, to respond to their environment. And that's exactly why we layer in these experiences now, because they're aware enough to learn, but they're still young enough that everything feels natural to them. There's no fear attached yet, only learning. Another big piece this week is their ability to recover. So even if something is new, even if there's a moment they're unsure, they bounce back quickly. And that's something we really protect. We keep everything short, positive, and very low pressure so that every experience ends in a place of calm. You may notice their bodies relaxing more as we go. Their breathing slows, their muscles soften, and they begin to settle in the process. That's exactly what we're looking for. Not perfection, but comfort. We're not trying to create puppies that just tolerate grooming. We're creating puppies that feel safe in it. That trust is so important to us. They don't associate grooming with stress, and this carries over into so many areas of their life. Vet visits, nail trims, bath time, even just being handled by their families. This week is also when we get to see their personality traits show up and how they respond. Some lean into touch, some observe first, some are curious and engaged, and all of that gives us such a valuable insight into who they're becoming. But no matter their starting point, our role is to guide them towards confidence, to show them that the world is something they can move through safely, and that starts with moments like this. This goes hand in hand with introducing the commercial grade dryer, the same dryer that your vet will use. We're not going to use this tip, and we're not going to groom these puppies one by blowing them out. What we're going to do is do it all together so they feel safe. Because they're so little, we don't want to separate them right away. Instead, we keep them together in a laundry basket. We remove the tip from the dryer and keep everything very low and gentle. What we're doing here is desensitizing them, not just to the sound, but to the feeling. We want this time to feel safe, predictable. So later on in life, grooming isn't stressful. It's just part of their routine. As you're watching them, can you count all 7? Can you see how some of them are moving around to the top to get closer to the bottom, yet no one's panicking? This tells me what they're learning from this is sticking. They're learning that this is just air, that this is something that does not hurt them, and then they can move back to safety with their litter mates. Look how well they're doing. No one is screaming or trying to get out of my hand. We're just drying them and on to the next puppy. And we're also going to build on this by finishing with our nail trims. All 84 nails are trimmed. We've gone through each puppy and we are finishing this off the right way. Now that their senses are developing more, we're building on last week's potty area. This week we're adding scent. You'll see the pee pad here. It's intentionally not perfectly clean. I'm going to use 2. I put 1 on the bottom and this one on the top is scented. This is going to allow them to know where to go to the bathroom. Puppies go to the bathroom where they smelled they went to the bathroom. We don't want to introduce the pine pellets too early. That's why we didn't do it last week. Too quickly will make them very confused about where is the right area to go to the bathroom. So if you've seen on our videos that the one area has a lot of urine in it, that is because we are teaching them there is a place to go potty. So now I'm going to add these pine pellets this week so we can start to mimic the outdoors. Our foundation for potty training always starts with helping them associate going to the bathroom outside with this smell and this texture. Lids on tight so they can't get into these pellets and try chewing on them, and off we go. All right, they're back with mom, grooming's finished, and you can see that we've got our new tray and they're huddled in with this cute little bed and they're ready to go back to sleep. We're still using an enzyme cleaner consistently, and one of the most important things, their potty area is larger than their bed. At this age, they can't hold it, so we set them up for success by doing the potty this way. After grooming, they go back to mom in their updated space. And something really important, we're going to start to see them stand. When we see this, it's a big developmental milestone. It tells me that they've outgrown the milk bar and it is time to start weaning them. Can you believe that? They're all ready to start having real food. As we start to introduce food, we're going to use a high quality puppy food with real chicken and a probiotic as they transition from mom. This is so important to not upset their stomach. We always use our new vet supplement and water. We're going to mix these together and put this in this cute bowl, add water, and we're going to let it soften till it's just a paste. While that's sitting in, look at this, their new stroller. We're so excited about this, especially with the added cover for safety. We loved our last stroller, but we want to be able to put the top over it. So this is perfect. Let's start by introducing you this week with the girls. We have Lottie, and then next up we're going to grab Sweet Rosie. You can already see the size different. Then we're going to grab Elsie. Isn't she just adorable? Look how cute this little trio of girls are, and they've got these cute little markings on their back feet. Aren't they just perfect? We love each and every single one of them, and I'm excited to show you their personalities. Here's our boys. We've got Teddy right there, Mr. Bennett, and of course, our little Ollie and Archie duo, the most outgoing in this group. Here's my little Bennett. He loves to snuggle. He has the cutest little expression on his face, and look how cute his little brown nose is. He is the sweetest little guy, and he has the most adorable white markings. There's my Bennett guy. Next up is Ollie. Now, he is not only unique, but he has such an outgoing snuggle. He loves to rest his head on your head. He'll sit right up there in the crook of your neck. Teddy is up, and he is the fan favorite right now. Big, easygoing, and just happy to be involved with whatever we are doing. Next up is my sweet little Elsie, and she has grown so much. She's learning trust and becoming so soft and confident, and look at the little wave already starting in her face. Then we have our sweet little Lottie. She is tiny but so loving. She's already such a little heart stealer. Last but not least is Rosie. Now Rosie is more reserved, calm and observant. We love watching her, and we're excited to watch her grow into herself. So if we're going to give a personality title to each of these puppies, I would say Ollie is our snuggler. He's always seeking connection. Elsie is incredibly touch-oriented. She melts into the cuddles. Lottie is our smallest girl and is pure sweetness in a tiny package. Rosie is calm and observant, and she takes everything in. Teddy is smart and steady. He just gets it. Archie is our bold explorer, always leading the way with his cute little bark. And Bennett, he's right behind him. He's happy, playful, and full of life. And look how good they're sitting on the couch as I'm trying to do this little video so you can see just how cute they are next to each other. They are an adorable group of teddy bears, and we are so lucky to have them here and be able to get to be with them in these first moments of life. Well, guess what? It's time. Their food is ready. You're going to watch the first meal just as I do. Now, we're introducing this puppy mush to them. Some puppies need a little encouragement. Just a gentle touch to the nose helps them understand what it is. So if you see me push their head down, that's why I'm doing that. Now remember, as you're watching this, we want them to keep that bed clean more than ever. If we put the food over there, sometimes the puppies will walk away from it and then they'll go to the bathroom in that area. So we want to keep it clean. So what we're doing is we keep the bed area clean, and we're going to put this food right on top of the potty tray. And you can see that Lottie just walked over to go to the bathroom, and then there goes Bennett. So this is exactly why we put the food here. This is where it gets really fun. It's like overnight, their personalities just started emerging. You can see Archie already exploring. He's curious, engaged, always checking things out. Next, Teddy, he's just so happy, so content to be part of it. Bennett is playful and easygoing. He just goes with the flow. The girls are figuring it out together. Look at them go after this food and trying to figure out what exactly this is. It's not milk, and they're pretty excited to be part of it. So we have Rosie, and she's just very much an observer, wants to see what's going on. Elsie loves to engage, and Lottie is just happy to exist in it all, figure everything out, and see what I've cleaned while they've been gone. Look at those wagging tails. They're relaxed, they're confident, they're curious. We also keep their food down for 20 minutes because this is important. As they're exploring this area, some will not eat. So we have to make sure that they have adequate time to find this food, because standing, like we saw a little bit earlier, lets me know that they're getting really big and mom doesn't want to feed them because their teeth are coming in. So that's important that we give them the time that they need to eat this new set of food. And look how good they're doing. Teddy, he's got it mastered. He's ready to switch right now. We're going to transition them over the next couple of weeks. And as I always call this, it's the downhill slide. They're going to be to your home before you realize it. So they're going to continue eating this food, and we're going to have them keep working on going to the bathroom in the designated area, keeping that bed very, very clean, building the confidence and the trust of these little teddy bears. And then over the next week, we're going to add another section to create a full quadrant system to help with the success of this potty training. Their little personalities are really starting to come alive, and I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have. I love being able to showcase each and every one of them, and aren't they the cutest with their waddles? Each one is so unique, and it's such a privilege to watch them grow. We're so grateful you're here, following their journey with us. We can't wait to show you what next week brings. And let's just say a quick goodbye from our darling little Teddy. Right there we have Bennett. He's trying to see what's going on. Rosie's decided that she wants to go ahead and get some of this food. And then over there, you've got Elsie. She's going out to go to the bathroom. And of course, little Wobbles. You can see Ollie. Aren't they so cute? And of course, Archie. Until next time, thanks for watching.